Guys, I think we got the wrong slide up there. No, that's not it either. Keep going. You're getting closer. Don't stop. That's the one. Okay, let's roll.
If these surroundings seem a little unfamiliar to you, fear not, good viewers. Those feelings will pass. For you have passed through the barrier that separates the ordinary from the extraordinary. Here in our arena, the laws of time and space and regular primetime programming don't apply. Joviality and mirth rule here. For you see, my friends, you have stumbled into a place we know as the ozone. The first offering from our collection of the strange and absurd deals with a man by the name of Burton Bughouse, known to the family as Bert, referred to by the guys at work simply as Bud. He's a man with problems. Like any man who was born in the 50s, raised in the 60s, schooled in the 70s, and totally confused in the 80s. Little does Burton Bughouse realize he's about to receive a phone call. From the ozone.
Yeah. Oh, okay. The doctor will see you now.
Hit him up. Hi, boy. Come on in, take a seat. Seems to be the problem here.
Well, Dr. Leatherneck, my life seems to be falling apart on me. I seem to have lost all control. I get these serious feelings of inferiority, and I seem to have a very hard time making relationships.
So, what you're telling me here, boy, is you're a wimp, right?
What?
A wimp, a wuss, you heard me. Boy, back in the days when men was men, the Duke had taken you outside and tanned your hide for talk like that. It's your life, boy. You gotta take a little responsibility. Pull yourself up by the bootstraps. Get a move on.
It's not always that easy.
It's not always that easy. Wasn't easy for the Duke at Iwo Jima either, but you didn't see him falling apart. And as for relationships, why don't you just grab that little filly of yours, drag her aside, let her know who the boss is, and set her straight.
There's more to it than that.
Well, like what?
It's a little embarrassing.
Oh, come on, boy. You can tell me after all I am your shrink, right? You want to do what to your mother?
This was a very common complex.
Not around here, it ain't sport. Where are you on a... No, I ain't gonna hit you. I ain't gonna hit you. The hell I'm not! All right, now, you're gonna be a man, right? You ain't gonna be no spineless, loathsome, crybaby jellyfish wuss.
Thank you, Doctor. Yes.
All righty, you next?
I guess so.
Oh, what seems to be the problem here?
Well, my horse doesn't seem to understand me.
Well, you come to the right place. You hold on my calls now. Look, have you been using this spurs?
The following program was made available through a grant from the Ever Been to See Billy Boat Foundation and our viewers, the Friends of Ozone.
A log entry dated the 13th of September, 1983, from the research and exploration vessel, the Calypso.
It has been several weeks now since we set out on our voyage. The crew remains in fine spirits despite the difficulty of our task, the search for the most elusive of sea creatures, the dreaded fish stick. September 15th, 1983, our two expert divers, Folco and Michelin, prepare for the journey they hope will take them to the very heart of the fish stick's natural breeding ground. Our first stop netted us a dazzling variety of marine life, everything from the rare pickled herring to the giant squid. But despite the abundance of sea creatures, the breaded fish sticks were nowhere to be found.
Undaunted by our initial failure, the Calypso crew continued the search.
Using the latest scientific equipment, the Calypso divers soon cornered their prey.
There was excitement in the air as Falco and Michelin neared the breeding grounds of the fish sticks. For centuries, these brave men, their fathers and their forefathers, have been reaping the harvest of the sea. Each year, the fish sticks travel thousands of miles in refrigerated trucks to meet in the same supermarket where they were spawned. It was here, however, that tragedy struck our head diver Falco. The fish stick is normally a docile and timid creature, but during its mating frenzy, it can turn vicious. Fortunately, Michelin managed to fight them off using a fish stick prod developed aboard the Calypso. It was now time to implant tiny transmitters into the fish sticks by which we could track their movements and migration patterns. Although it looks painful, it really doesn't hurt the fish stick at all. All that remained now was the addition of a tiny portable battery that will keep the signal strong for years. And it was time to set them free once again.
Still the best-selling book in the world.
Aardvark. Aardvark. Small, burrowing African mammal.
If you just can't find the time to sit down and read, then this special TV offers for you. Every great word that's ever been written is available now in this set of attractively packaged cassette tapes. Yes, for the first time, it's the dictionary on cassette. You can listen at home.
Badminton, a frivolous game or an inferior job of coin making.
In the privacy of your car.
Behooves. Behooves. The tiny things bees put their socks over.
You can even listen while you're on the job.
Melancholy. Adjective, excessively gloomy. Noun, a cross between a watermelon and a cauliflower.
The dictionary on cassette is perfect for students, crossword puzzle fans, and shut-ins. Order yours today and receive free as our gift to you, Roget's College Thesaurus, available on these 5 cassettes. It's not a brontosaurus or even a stegosaurus. It's a college thesaurus, narrated by the one and only Elmer Fudd.
Ooh, a wascal. A wascal's also a reprobate, a scamp, a rogue, a knave, a scoundrel, and sometimes a wabbit.
Order yours today. These exclusive tapes aren't available at any stores. Operators are standing by.
Well, this looks like it's going to be more than a six-pack show. Fortunately, my lovely wife is always willing to do little kind things for me. A honey bunch, could I have a...
Get it yourself, Lonnie.
Don't go away. We'll be back with more. Okay, sugar pie, I'll get it.
Tales from the Ozone will return during these commercial messages. You sweat and strain and stretch your muscles until you think you're going to drop. But you know, deep down, you have what it takes to make the grade. Because from the first time you went to class, you knew you'd found your game. And after a workout like that, there's nothing like a good, honest beer. Just say TA, and you've said beer.
I wonder why we haven't started yet. You?
I don't know. I haven't even seen Charlene yet.
Like, neither have I. I mean, and like, she makes these classes so much fun.
All right now, people, listen up. Your regular instructor, Miss Charlene Ferret, will not be able to make it today. In her place, you will receive physical instruction from Sergeant Major Peacock, 33rd Highland Dragoons.
All right, this is the RCAF training manual. And today, we'll be taking instruction from Chapter 21 entitled Readiness and Preparedness for Jungle Combat.
Well, like, wait a minute. I came here to, like, dance.
Who said that? Oh, so no one wants to talk now, eh? then everyone's gonna have to pay the price. Give me 10! No! I'm not no sissy push-ups. Keep the arms at the shoulders, get the knees off the ground, and keep your rumps from sticking way up in the air. It's way too easy. And just to make sure none of you cheat and have your fanny sticking way up in the air, my associate Corporal Smythe Davies will be firing live rounds of ammunition over your heads. Or should I say tails? And then, after we're finished with this, we'll fill up the knapsacks with 50 pounds of mortar and stone and take ourselves a little hike. Say, 40 or 50 miles. Let's move! Move! Get out, you slimy little people! Move!
The Army's least technical training is also the Army's most popular training.
Do you have anything in marching?
If you have what it takes, there's an unchallenging career waiting for you in today's Army.
You sign up right now, lad. We'll have a job waiting for you when you finish grade 10.
It's the toughest job you'll ever love. Marching and exercising in the hot sun, visiting exotic new lands, and meeting exciting new people.
Yeah, hit that one little button right there, and boom! You blow up a whole town of those godless Bolshevik dogs.
Today's Army. The few, the proud, the bald. Call your recruiting office today.
Tonight, on 60 Seconds, a whole shocking story as the city of Calgary fights back.
I'm Miley Safer, man.
I'm Harry Vinegar.
And me, I'm Walter Klondike, and this is 60 Seconds. Here on 60 Seconds, it's been our privilege to bring forward the most controversial and shocking stories in the history of electronic journalism. Tonight, we continue that tradition with this report on the rampant nuclear arms buildup here in the city of Calgary. To most of Canada, the city of Calgary is cowboy hats, buffalo burgers, bucking broncos, and a hockey arena shaped like a bar of deodorant soap.
Well, I knew that the people of Calgary were fed up with their image as a hick town. And I was also aware that there was a lot of negative feelings between Calgary and the, city to the north.
You mean Edmonton?
Right, Edmonton. You know, they beat us at everything. Hockey, football, curling, especially curling. They seem to be really good at that. But I never guessed it would come to this.
And what exactly is this? 60 Seconds has gained access to secret municipal government documents, which reveal the city of Calgary's intention to become the 5th major nuclear power in the world. Unknown to most residents of the city, a massive arms buildup has taken place. Beneath this power plant sit 9 restless Minutemen rockets. Under this harmless-looking restaurant lie 14 MX missiles with multiple reentry warheads. And a single massive rocket armed with a 400-megaton nuclear device was recently installed inside the Calgary Tower. Its target, the city of Edmonton. What's that you have there, Mr. Mayor?
This is a letter I received last week. Actually, it was mailed a month ago, but went to Edmonton, Uganda, our sister city, by mistake. Basically, it's a list of demands. As you can see, it's on the city of Calgary letterhead.
What does it say?
Well, they want Mr. Wayne Gretzky to play for the Calgary Flames. They want our light rail transit system and 800 pounds of cabbage rolls to be shipped to City Hall in Calgary, or we will be attacked by neutron bombs. Well, we're not taking this lying down. As you know, neutron bombs kill people but leave buildings standing, so we have formulated a plan.
And what's that?
Well, if they attack, we're going to disguise ourselves as buildings. And personally, I think this will fool them. I have a lot of faith in this plan. My advisors and I got together, and I'm happy with it.
We wanted to confirm these allegations with Calgary Mayor Ralph Klein, but his office said he was unavailable for comment. We did, however, reach the city of Calgary's Minister of Defense, known only by his code name, Glowworm.
Certainly there's been a buildup of nuclear arms, but it is, of course, only for defensive purposes.
But Mayor Lance DeCore of Edmonton says you threatened to blow them off the map if they didn't turn over Wayne Gretzky and their LRT system.
Don't forget the 800 pounds of cabbage rolls. Yes, I suppose you did do that, yes. But it was purely a defensive move. If we don't strike first, then they might strike first. Then we'd have to strike back. This way, we're just striking back first. Do you understand?
Not really. So the question remains, will the city of Edmonton, that glittering oasis of culture in Canada's north, be turned into a large burn spot on the prairies? Only time and Wayne Gretzky will tell. For 60 seconds, I am Walter Klondike.
And now from our letters section. Miss Constance Idle writes, your show constantly shows a pronounced prejudice against public employees. Sure, we work for the government, but we take pride in our jobs, and we provide vital services for the community. I think we deserve better. Well, cry me a river, lady. I mean, hey, you think you got it rough? My neighbor's a government employee, a paramedic, and he screeches up and down the street all night long in that souped-up van of his. So I called the cop, but it turns out the cop is on the same bowling team as this guy. So he writes me a phony baloney ticket, something about having too many flamingos on my front lawn. And he has his cousin Stu, who's with the tax department, audit my last 3 returns. And all this happens before lunch.
So what you do in the weekend then, Sir Bob?
Me? Well, I went to the joust, Sir Bruce.
Oh, really?
Yes, Lord Swine Bucket had put up his daughter for the winner.
Not his beautiful daughter, Guinevere Swine Bucket.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought at first, but he was really putting up the other daughter.
Oh, not the one he makes sleep with the goats.
Yes, now I was in the final joust before I found out.
Oh, so what did you do?
Oh, I lost. I let him bash me about the head and shoulders with blunt objects. I think they're making him sleep with the goats now. What did you do?
I went to witch burning.
Oh, a party.
Well, I didn't stay long. It was BYOW.
Bring your own witch.
Yes, I wish they'd put it on the invitations or something, you know?
Right, it's so hard to find a good slow burning witch at the last minute.
Oh, isn't that the truth, though?
Stay tuned for an exciting tale of adventure in the Old West.
Oh, Gucci saddlebags, they're just bitches.
Like, for sure, so tubular.
It's Death Valley Girl.
Icky poo, I'm not riding a horse, they're so, I don't know, gross.
Tonight on the Cultural Channel, Orson Welles visits the Queen. Yes, it's an American warehouse in London. And then we present the ugliest woman in Germany, Das Boot.
Hello.
Hello.
Always wanted to be on Bug of the Week.
He always has.
I'm bugged by what you people call country music.
He is.
Yeah, not much of it's real country.
It ain't.
No, like your country rock. That ain't nothing but a bunch of glue-sniffing hippies who couldn't tell you their country from a hole in the ground.
And bluegrass music.
That ain't real country neither. It ain't about hurting or cheating or drinking. It's about mandolins and banjos.
Sitting around the shack till the mail train comes back.
And your Cajun music.
That ain't country.
It's about catfish and crawdads.
And laying around the bayou till your overalls start to smell something awful.
So that's why I'm bugged.
It is.
Country music.
He means it.
You know what bugs me? Being stuck in this low-budget cartoon. That's what bugs me. Hey, a few more bucks, I could have been Tony the Tagger. Or maybe even Papa Smurf. Stick around. You never know what you might see.
This is no ordinary place. It's a place where nothing is ever as it seems. This lamppost and this suit aren't as they seem. This is merely a prop, a representation. And the suit, it's only here to cover up $300 worth of garter belts and ladies' lingerie I'm wearing next to my skin. No, you just never know.
What's the sunshine wench look like today there, Sir Bob?
Well, why don't you take a look here for yourself?
Well, oh, I bet she likes it, Dragon Star, eh?
Grunilda, 22-year-old hunchback root collector, like sensitive men, disco dancing, and livestock.
Is there a squirrel crawling up her neck there?
No, mate. I think it's a mole, or a birthmark.
Oh, look what it says here. It says, wizard believes world to be round.
Where's
round.
this?
I mean, really.
Oh, well, what do you know?
Oh, come on. Don't tell me you believe that, Dragon Tongue.
Well, why not? I mean, it's here in the paper, ain't it?
Well, I mean, it can't be round, can it? I mean, we'd slide off the edge then, wouldn't we? Oh, come on, let's face it, the world is flat. The beer is flat. And these bar wenches aren't exactly busting out all over, are they?
Hey, Rudy? Rudy, is that you?
Do I know you?
It's me, Elmo the Gimp from 24th Street, you know?
Ah, yeah. Hey, how you doing, Elmo? Hey. What are you doing working this side of town?
I'm pulling a few extra shifts, you know. Condo fees went up again. It's eating up my disposable income, you know.
Ah, hey, tell it like it is. Hey, do you know how much money I spend every month servicing my wife's BMW?
No, it's just like my jacuzzi, you know? Hey, everybody sells them, but who services them? hey, look, maybe we can get together, shoot around at golf or something. How about Tuesday?
Hey, it sounds great. Your club or mine?
Let's do your club. I love hanging around old money types.
Now, son, you know that in the eyes of the church, a man must pay for his sins, and the time has come for you to make good for your actions.
Yeah, I understand, Father.
Well, now, is there anything you'd like to settle between yourself and the Almighty before you take the long walk down that hallway?
I didn't do anything wrong, Father. I swear I was good.
Oh, it saddens me to see you refusing to admit your wrongs even in these final moments.
It's time now. Let's go.
Gary!
Honey! Jeez, I told you not to come here.
Oh, I just couldn't stay at home with all this going on. I just had to be here.
Let's go, now.
Oh, don't worry, baby.
There's no time for that.
There's always a slim hope the governor will call.
Hello? Governor. Yes, he's here. Just a second. It's for you.
Yes, Governor. Well, look, I'm a little tied up right now. Can I call you back later? Yes, thank you. I'm afraid nothing can help you now.
Gary, Dr. Cramp will see you now.
I gotta go.
Just have a seat in the chair.
Gary, my assistant tells me you haven't been flossing.
I have, really, but...
You don't really expect me to believe this.
I always believed them.
I know, dear. I know.
This might hurt just a little bit.
And there you have it. Another breathtaking voyage into a place where nothing is as it seems, and most things seem like nothing in particular. It's a place where I spend all my time. It's a state of mind we've come to know as the ozone.